Hey, everybody. Thanks so much for sticking around. I am so sorry about the delay. YouTube servers crashed as I was trying to start the live stream, so I had to reboot everything, restart everything. Because of that, I also had to create a new scheduled channel, which is why some of your links didn't work. And it is also why the stream is now going to be delayed again. It's delayed about 10 to 15 seconds now instead of 5 because I couldn't change the setting. So super unfortunate. That's kind of what happens sometimes when everybody's trying to use the technology at the same time. Everybody's at home and the system crashed. So super unfortunate, but we're here. We're still going to be able to do some fun stuff today, but it will just be a little bit more delayed than it normally is. So if you are still working on getting in, let me pull up this back up for you. Here is the main code for you guys to get in. It looks like I have 22 friends in already, so thanks so much for jumping in. You can drag out that little dot once you get in saying how you're feeling today. The code will also be at the bottom the entire time, and I'm really also excited to announce that PearDeck has offered to sponsor our stream today and for the foreseeable future, meaning that I can continue to use all of the premier features of PearDeck. So teachers, if there's any teachers watching, if you have any interest in PearDeck or have any questions, feel free to shoot me a message, and I'd be happy to answer those for you. But PearDeck's an amazing program, and I'm super honored that they offer to sponsor the stream, so that way I can continue using all these cool premier features for you guys. So super awesome. Again, sorry about the delay, friends. We'll wait for a few more people to get in because I know that we had a lot of people waiting for the stream, and I had to delete that one, create a new one, and then I had to wait for YouTube to fix their servers before I could go live. So that is the reasoning why everything has been so crazy today. But hey, you got to go with the flow, right? Hopefully I have everything up and running. I think I forgot to put up a couple things, so we'll go with it. I'm actually going to black that out for just a second. And give me 1 sec, friends. I will pull it back up in just a minute. I forgot to pull up one thing, of course. And I will need that at the end. There's always something, you know? That is not what I wanted. We will get this show up and running in just a second, friends. Sorry, I had all this stuff set up and ready, and then everything crashed on me. Super unfortunate. It's always something, you know? There's never a time where technology works exactly the way that it's supposed to. That would be far too easy.
Hi, my name is...
Okay, I got that one up. Perfect. All right, let me pull this back up, and we will get started. I'm ready. I hope you guys are. Whew. Craziness. Okay. I'm going to close my class code here, and I'm going to pull up our results and how we're feeling today, and we will go from there. So here's what we're looking at so far. So a lot of people kind of in the middle. Man, I feel you. That's how I'm feeling too. I had everything set up a half hour early. Everything was prepared. Everything was perfect. Exactly the way that I wanted it to be. And then everything crashed, of course. But you know what? It is what it is. Hi, Lily. Who else do we have? Will wants me to play the drums. Hey, maybe stay tuned on Saturday for session 2 if teachers can have fun too. I might have something rolling for you. But it looks like we have a lot of people that are feeling good and happy as well. Remember, unfortunately, since everything crashed, the stream is delayed further than it would have been before, so it will be about a 10 to 15 second delay. So your screen on your devices will change before the other stuff. So just keep that in mind, okay? We're going to go to our next slide here. Just to make sure everybody has a feel for the devices, because I know some people are new to the stream today, go ahead and type in what is something that you look forward to this weekend. So today is Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday is upcoming. Give me something that you're looking forward to, maybe with your family or something you have going on. I know a lot of people are stuck at home, but we're still going to have some fun. Graham and Reed, how's it going? Gotta love it. Who put nothing? Come on. You gotta look forward to something. I'm gonna pull this one up. My stream when I'm playing games, yeah, you'll have to stay tuned. For those of you that don't know, on Saturday I'll be doing a live stream, and it's called Teachers Can Have Fun Too. And I'll be playing all sorts of different types of games, and I'll be looking for your suggestions on other games you want to see me play. Looking forward to playing with my sister, building forts and playing basketball. Lots of basketball emojis. You hope you can go to the park this weekend, Ava. Yeah, we'll see what happens. Hopefully they don't close those down, or just make sure you keep your distance between other people, and maybe you can do that. Bike ride. I love bike rides. Playing video games sounds good to me, Will. We're going to make piñatas this weekend. Hey, that's cool. I wonder how, I mean, that sounds fun. Your birthday? Happy birthday. Or soon to be birthday. That's exciting. Are you going to have a cake? What kind of cake do you like? Ice cream cake, regular cake, vanilla cake, chocolate cake? I'm a fan of checkerboard, so it's chocolate and vanilla, and then you got strawberry filling in the center. Ooh, that is just the best. Sleeping in. Ayo. That is what I'm talking about. Having fun with family. Awesome. So cool. Super cool. Okay. One other one just to get our minds rolling and our minds thinking. This one is a free draw. Draw me a picture of your favorite food, but I don't want you to write what the food is. I'm going to try to guess based on your pictures. So go ahead and do that, and we will go from there. Remember, the stream is delayed, so this screen is popped up on your devices before you actually see it on the screen. It's unfortunate, but that's the way that it has worked today. Oh, and I also think I messed this up. Yep. There we go. Sorry, friends. I forgot to disable the chat. Can't have live chat on YouTube. So again, I had everything set up and whomp, it disappeared. Okay, I'm going to pull up some responses here. That is a very well-drawn hamburger. Cheeseburger, maybe, unless that's mustard. That is solid. Got a pepperoni pizza fan. Okay, cool, cool. Maybe pasta? That's my guess. That is my guess. A lot of pizza fans. We got a taco with, I don't know what's sticking out of it. I've never seen a shell like that, but oh, it's like a... Never mind. I give up. Is this a pumpkin? Is pumpkin your favorite food? I mean, maybe pumpkin pie. I don't know. We got the McDonald's logo going on. Okay, ayo. What's up, Hunter? Another pizza fan, maybe? I don't know. Tacos. Hey. Well, good to have you guys in. We're gonna jump into a little bit of math here, but don't worry, nothing too complex. Remember, your screens are going to change before the screens on my side, but that's okay. We'll roll with it. Now, your job is to try to discover which one of these numbers does not belong to you. Now, if you were here on Tuesday, you learned that there's always more than one answer. It just depends on what you're thinking. So, we've got 33, 27, and 19. Make a decision on which number you think is the odd number out, the one that doesn't fit with the other three. And we'll see what you guys decide, and I think you'll be surprised at some of the results. We got a lot of interesting things. I'm going to show our responses here, and you guys can take a look. This is what we have so far. So we have a high mixture of students saying 3, 30, and 19, and no one said 27. Okay, good to know. So 27 is no good, but the other three had a lot of people that said that number is the one that doesn't fit. Now, with that said, I want you guys to tell me why you picked the number that you picked. So tell me why it didn't fit to you. You can do that in a sentence using the text block, or you can draw out some type of picture showing me. I had students writing out equations earlier this week trying to prove to me why that number didn't fit. It's totally up to you. So you could circle the number that you chose to help us, because I put them on the screen here, and then tell me maybe why that number doesn't fit to you. And then we'll scroll through some of the answers here. Got some good answers going already here. Okay, let's pull up some people's responses, but if you're still rolling with this, keep going. So we've got 3 is a 1-digit number, so therefore that is the reason why they picked it in their category. Oh, I'm going to skip that. That person was already writing. This person picked 30 because it was the only even number. So I like that. The other 3 are odd numbers. Good one. I like it. Another even number. Okay, here we go. 3 times 10 is 30. 3 times 1 is 3. 3 times 9 is 27. So 19 is the only multiple, or 19 is the only one that is not a multiple of 3. I really like how Colin laid this out, because 19 is not a multiple of 3. 3, 27, and 30 are multiples of 3. Nice job, Colin. Very impressive. This one, we used division to find the same thing. So 3 divided by 3 is 1. 30 divided by 3 is 10. So they're looking at multiples of 3, and 19, it does not go evenly. It would have a remainder. Very good. I'll do one more. I was looking for someone that said 27, but no one found it, or no one decided on 27. That's okay. 3 only has one number. You don't know why you picked it. That's okay, because it has no ones. Oh, 30 because it has no ones, and the rest all have ones in the ones place. That's a good one too. Didn't think about that. Awesome. Great thinking here. Okay. Now, for this one, you are going to make your own number grid. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to pick one of these for all of us to solve together. So your job is to pick, like, you're going to choose 4 different numbers. You're going to write them in each box. And then I'm going to scroll through some of the ideas and answers, and I'll pick one for all of us to try to figure out. Okay? So go ahead and create your number grid. You want to have 4 numbers. They can be whatever you want them to be, however large you want them to be. And then I will go through and see if we can find some or one of them for us to solve. Make sure that the 4 are different numbers, though. If there's 2 that are the same, it's not really going to be all that exciting. We got some good ones here. We got, let's see. I'm just scrolling through some of these to give you guys some ideas. This person used, oops, where'd it go? This person used text in theirs, so that way it's a little bit more legible or easier to read, so you could do that as well. 119, 9, and 8. Oof. That'd be tough to find the odd one. I kind of want to do that one. I might come back to it, because it has, I guess we could, let me go through to a couple of the other ones first. 4, 8, 10, and 12. 4, 5, 6, and 7. Ooh, dang. That would be, that would be kind of hard to find a flaw or something that's different, because they're all ones. Good thought, though. I think I'm going to go back to the one that I was on before. 119, 9, and 8. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to write these out on my screen. 119, 9, and 8. So here's what I want you guys to do. I'm going to change your screen. And what I want you to do is I want you to look at my screen, use these 4 numbers, and see if you can figure out which number doesn't belong and why. So write out the number that you think doesn't belong, and then tell me why. So I don't know who created this, but we're going to use theirs today. $119, 9, and 8. Let's see. Oh, you gotta tell me why. Some people are just putting the number. I gotta know why. $119, 9, and 8. I'll leave the screen open for just another second, and then I'll swap back over to mine and show you guys some people's answers of what they decided. Alright, let's see what we got here. Someone said 100 because it is the only 3-digit number. The others are only 2 digits or 1 digit. Okay, I like that. We said... Sorry, friends. I lost my mic for a second. 100 because it has 3 digits. Yep, a lot of hundreds. We have someone that said 8, but they haven't said anything yet. Rethinks 8 because it doesn't have a number in common with any number. Let me go back. Well, 9 doesn't... Oh, I see what you're saying. So 9 and 19 have something in common. 119 have something in common because they have a 1. But 9 and 100 don't either. So that's a good thought, though. Let's see. We'll do one more and then we'll move on. 19 because it's the only one with 2 digits. That's true. So the others are 1-digit or 3-digit numbers. That's another way of looking at it. Okay. We're going to move on to a shape comparison this time. So here's what you're going to do. This one is asking which of the shapes don't belong. You have to decide which shape doesn't belong and why. And I'm not going to give you any more information than that. So go ahead and drag your dot out to the shape that you think doesn't belong. Jackson Grayson say hi. What's up? I'm just now looking back at these. Blake says hi. What's up, Blake? I'm bummed also that my... There we go. My view counter wasn't working either. I'm like, I know I have more than 0 viewers on YouTube right now. That is baloney. All right, let's see what we have here so far, and we will go from there. Okay, a lot of different answers yet again. So here's what you're going to do on the next page. Same thing, but this time you're explaining why the shape that you chose doesn't fit. Okay? So go ahead and give me text or tell me why that doesn't fit to you, and we will go from there. You can circle the shape too that you think didn't fit on this page if that helps. And then you could write out something, you could type something. It's totally up to you on deciding what you want to do there. And again, there's more than one right answer here too. Just depends on kind of what your mind was thinking when you're categorizing these shapes. I'm going to pull up this one. Keep writing, though, if you're going with it. This one says, curved corners, it looks like a Twinkie. Oh, so curved corners versus all the other ones do not have curved corners. Okay. Kyle says that there's 2 corners as well. Only one with rounded edges. I like how you talked about the edges. Triangle because it has the least amount of sides. Okay. That's true. Oh, the triangle was shaded. The triangle was shaded. It was just a light color gray. I was wondering if anyone was going to notice that. Yes, you're right. It doesn't have vertical sides. Well, vertical and horizontal are just the direction that line is going. So you've got, oh boy, I don't want to mess this up. Horizontal and vertical lines, right? So it does still have those, but they are just not pointed lines. They are curved. So therefore, the angles in this shape are very different from the others. But with that said, that's still a good thought. It doesn't have all angles. It does have angles, but it's just a different size angle. Pentagon has more sides than the rest. You're right. Pentagon has 5 sides, and that is very true. I'll do one more, and then we'll move on. Because it has 2 curved parts. So it looks like most people decided on this shape, but that's okay. I'm wondering, when I look at this, I could have categorized these in different ways. I could have said, well, these 2 both have right angles, and these 2 don't. These 1, 2, 3, these 3 shapes right here all have parallel sides for my friends that are a little bit older, but the triangle doesn't. So there's other ways of categorizing these shapes, just thinking outside the box. Okay, we're going to move on. So here's what we're going to do. Remember, these slides are a little bit delayed, but that's okay. We're going to do a little bit of writing. Don't freak out on me. There's nothing that's going to be too crazy. We're going to create a story together. And here's what we're going to do. Oops, wrong way. Today, you and I are going to create a story, and we're going to include text and pictures. But today, we're just going to make the writing. But don't worry, we're going to do it step by step together. We're going to create 4 pages of text today. But before we do any of that, what I need a topic. So what you're going to do on your page is you're going to give us a topic to write about. It could be fiction or nonfiction. It could be real, not real. It could be about a certain thing. It could be about it could be about a certain animal. It could be a made-up story, a made-up topic, whatever you want to do. So go ahead and give me a topic of what you would like all of us to be writing about. And we will go from there. Oh, I missed Charlie's comment. Sorry about this. Number 2 because it had 5 points. Yeah, the Pentagon had 5. Connie, you're on number 12. Yep, you should be on slide 12. Remember, these are a little bit delayed. So when you see what's happening on my screen versus what's happening on this one, it's a little bit different. Okay, let's see what we've got so far. About an elephant who likes his mom and his peanuts. Okay. Go on an adventure. Fiction. I like how you included the fiction part, so that way it could really be anything. Okay. We could do, okay, Star Wars topic. Thanks, Miles. I'm a big Star Wars fan. A pot of gold at the end of a rainbow. Okay, Maria. Like dinos, dinosaurs we got here. Okay. What else do we have? Let's scroll down to the bottom here. I'm always looking at things at the top. Video games and watching TV. Ayo. Vacation. Okay, that one is very open-ended. I kind of like that because you could really write about anything with that. Minecraft. Making piñatas. Pokemon. Disney on Ice. Can we write about that? I don't know what I would write about that. Okay, here's what we're going to do. We are going to create a story that has 4 pages, and our topic, I'm going to put the topic right here because I forgot about it. Remember, I had all this done, and then the entire system crashed. Topic is going on an adventure. That is the one we are going to do. So, that is our topic. So now what we're going to do is we're going to create the pages. So what you're going to do is you are going to use our topic that is on our screen right now and write out for me what you think the very first sentence or 2 sentences should be. What should be on page 1 if our topic is going on an adventure. Now remember, you're not drawing any pictures. That will come later. This is just text or just writing. I'm going to pull up some of these, but keep going if you're creating. Going on an adventure is the topic. Okay, this is Billy. He's going on an adventure with his whole family. Oops. We're going on an adventure, and we're going to a volcano. Okay, that would be cool to illustrate or to draw. Once upon a time, there were 3 little kids. Oh, okay, where are we going with... I mean, I guess they could be going on an adventure. That's true. A boy named Tim is going on an adventure climbing a mountain. My flight got canceled, but my mom and I don't know where they're going. It's time to go on an adventure to the zoo. Okay, I like that. I'm going to pull up 1 or 2 others, then I'm going to decide what our first sentence is going to be. I like the one that talked about the volcano, but I don't remember where that one went. Volcano Bay, is that a real thing? I don't know. That one also had volcano in it, but now my screen is all... Huh. I don't know where that one went, but I'm going to use that one. So here's what I'm going to do. I'm going to add text, and it's going to say, "Hi there. Today we are going to go on an adventure." Oops, I spelled that wrong. We are going to explore a volcano. I don't know if it was exactly that, but that is going to be our page 1. Now, using what we've just learned about page 1, what you're going to do is you're going to write out page 2 for me. So page 2 has to be similar to that of page 1. So on page 2, using the text, write page 2 for us. It doesn't have to be anything fancy, just a sentence will do. Remember, we're going to add in the pictures and illustrations a little bit later. And I'll show you guys how that's going to work soon. I'm going to pull this one up in a second. I like this one. Today we are going to go on an adventure. We are exploring, or going to explore, a volcano. Is what we have so far. Oops, what happened? I was trying to pull this up and it didn't work. This one says, "We swim in the lava, but we did not get burned." Remember, we did say it was fiction, so it doesn't have to be real. It took a long time to get to the volcano. That's true, because we haven't said that we've gotten there yet, so we could use that one. We will look into the volcano exploding. Yikes! I like how you use like yikes with exclamation point to really make the reader engage. That's cool. Okay. We need to find a place to stay. Okay, so you're like in the volcano. Oh, I like this one. First, we were climbing on the volcano. I like that because then our next page can have a next. Like next, we were doing this. Kind of like a series or a sequence of events. I like that one. Might come back to that one. Oh, this person did a great illustration. We're going to hold off on illustrations for now, but save that for later. Make sure to bring water and your camera. I like the one that said, first we are going to climb up the volcano, because that leaves a lot of room for talking about what's going to happen next on our next page. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to go back over to our page and I'm going to say, first we are going to climb up the volcano. And then I'm going to include something from what someone else wrote. Be sure to bring your camera. So that way we can add a little bit of two things in there. Okay, so now we have 2 pages. We're going on to page 3. So on page 3, what I want you guys to do is I want for you guys to take what is in page 1 and 2. So we're going to explore a volcano. We're going to climb up the volcano and make sure that we bring our camera. What's going to happen next? I'd like for you to start your sentence with next, if you can, because that will really make things kind of mesh well with what we talked about on page 2. But you don't have to. I think it would just be cool. Oh, I got some good writing here already. Some cool stuff happening. Lots of good things happening. Oh my gosh, who wrote this? I'm going to pull this one up. I'm not using this one, but I think it's funny. This one says, uh-oh, Billy fell down the volcano. At least he's not dead in the volcano. Okay. I don't think I could draw that. Next, we swam in the volcano. Well, I mean, maybe we could write about like how we had protective suits. Like something from Magic School Bus or something. That would be cool. Next, we will climb into the volcano. I don't know if that's safe, but I mean, we could try it. Ooh. We could say, then we heard the volcano start to shake. It was about to erupt, because that goes along with first. I like that one. We might come back to that. Uh-oh, no, I'm not doing that one. Next, we go lava fishing. I like that one, too. Okay, I'm going to use this one that's here, but also a piece of this other one. It talks about the volcano's peak, it begins to erupt. We take lots of pictures because remember, we have our camera. So I want to include that in our text. So I'm going to say, oops, just as we got to the top, the volcano started to shake. It was about to erupt. We took lots of pictures as it exploded. And then let me drag this over. Okay, now there is page 3. Just as we got to the top, the volcano started to shake. It was about to erupt. We took lots of pictures as it exploded. Now we need our final page to finish out our story. So I'm looking for text to sum up this story, and then I will talk to you guys about how I'm going to need your help to include illustrations and pictures for our upcoming lesson, because next week on Tuesday, I'm going to share the final product, the final story, including the pictures that you guys create with all of us. So it's going to be really cool. I can't wait. Oh, you guys are funny. Oh, I like this one. I'm going to show you guys what this one says. It says, then we jumped off the volcano and used our parachutes. Now, keep this in mind. If we talk about using parachutes at the end, they have to be wearing the parachutes in each picture, even if we don't talk about it, because otherwise people are going to be like, where did the parachutes come from? So even though it's a fictional story, it does kind of have to sort of make sense, even if it's not 100% truthful. Like, I wouldn't be standing on the top of a volcano when it's exploding. But I do want to make sure I have some of my details lined up. But that's a great idea. So that way they don't get hit by the lava. Like, it explodes, I take pictures, and then I jump off. So we'll come back to that one. Then we called our helicopter pilot, and he came quickly and picked us up with a helicopter just before it exploded. Well, in text 3, in page 3, I did say that it exploded, but that would have been a great one if it hadn't yet exploded. Great thought, though. One of my pictures got featured on the news. What a day. That's cool. Okay, maybe I can incorporate that one, because that's a great way of kind of summing up. Finally, we called Superman on speed dial to come and save us before we got burned. Hey, I like that one. Okay. I think I'm going to use 2 of the pieces to end our story. So here's what it's going to say. Finally, we used our parachutes to jump off just before getting burned. Then we called in our helicopter to pick us up before the lava reached us. Let me drag this out. So, here is our story that we have created. Now, keep in mind, our story is going to be a lot more exciting and vibrant once we have illustrations, and I'm going to tell us how to do that in just a minute here. But, hi. Today we're going to go on an adventure. We're going to explore a volcano. First, we are going to climb up the volcano. Be sure to bring your camera. Just as we got to the top, the volcano started to shake. It was about to erupt. We took lots of pictures as it exploded. Finally, we used our parachutes to jump off just before getting burned. And then we called in our helicopter to pick us up before the lava could reach us. That is so cool. What a great story. Now, here's what's going to happen. Now, like, we're thinking, okay, now what? Now what do we do now that our story is all done? Well, here's what's going to happen. GP friends, today on Seesaw, I'm going to go post an activity that is going to have all of the text, and your job is going to be to draw or illustrate the story using pictures that you're creating. So you're illustrating the story. Now, I'd want 1 picture on each page. You can use that using the Seesaw app, or do it with paper, pencil, markers, crayons, and then just post the pictures up there. Don't worry, if you don't use Seesaw or don't have Seesaw or aren't in our district, you can use paper, pencil, markers, take a picture of it, and send it to me via Facebook, YouTube, email, Twitter, wherever you want to send it to me, so that way I get those pictures. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to choose 1 picture for each page that you guys have created, and then at the end I'm going to share our final complete story with the illustrations next week. It's going to be really cool. If you for some reason can't remember what the text said on each page, don't worry. You can go back and rewatch this video anytime, and it will have the text that we talked about in the video from the pages. You'll just have to kind of scroll to the end of the video. Cool. Okay. Let me go to our last part of our lesson today. I'm really excited. This is going to be my favorite part. We're going to do Lib Number Two. If you were here for our first lesson that we did, we created a Lib together. And I've tweaked it a little bit, but I'm really pumped up and excited for Lib Number Two. So, here's what's going to happen. On this screen, I want for you to come up with as many school-appropriate words as possible, but I'm looking for all of these categories. So you can write any of these down on this page. You can have a bunch of words, just one, whatever you want. I need adjectives, nouns, plural nouns, adverbs, and letters of the alphabet. So go ahead and write out some ideas, and then I'll put some into my Lib and share with you guys what we come up with here. The Lib today is going to be on my phone, so you guys unfortunately won't be able to see it at the end, but I'll read it to you. Let's see what we got here. Keep coming up with ideas, friends. Okay, I'm just going to scroll through and see if I can find some ideas. Dog, cat, medium, airplane, Magical. Okay, I need an adjective to start, so I'm going to use magical. And it says I need a last name. I'm just going to put mine, so that way we don't have to put our last names on here. Okay, need another adjective. Funny is an adjective. I'll use that one. What else do we got here? I need a noun, so I'm gonna put school. Let's see what else we got. I need an adjective. Or should I put ugly? Okay, ugly for my next adjective. Now I need a plural noun. Who put the entire alphabet? Oh my goodness. Excited, that's a good verb. Oh, we got some adverbs here. I need a plural noun, so I'm just going to use this one, but I'm going to put dogs instead of dog. And then I need a noun, so I'm going to put teacher. Need another adjective. Mrs. Malone. If I have another noun, I'll put Mrs. Malone. Who keeps putting poop? Oh my goodness. A lot of Star Wars things in here. Maybe I'll add those in a little bit. Clean is an adjective. Tiny is another good adjective. Oh, I can't put math because I need a plural noun for this one. German Shepherds. Okay, I like that one. Noun, I'll do Mrs. Malone for this noun. Okay, adjective. Sunny, okay. Sunny is an adjective. Okay, now I need another plural noun. We're over halfway there. Sunglasses, okay. What else we got here? Tiny. Okay, I'm going to use that as an adjective. Need another adjective. Hungry is an adjective, right? Yeah. I had to think about that one. My brain hurts. Oh my goodness. A noun. We'll put Amelia in there. I like this one has a big list. Oh, where were those adverbs at? Oh, I know there was 3 or 4 adverbs and I can't find. Oh, here it is. Softly. Thanks for the adverb. Letter of the alphabet. I saw a C, so I'll put that one. And I need one more. I need a noun. I'll use Christian. I'm assuming that's somebody's name. Okay, let's see what our Mad Lib says. All right, this Mad Lib is called Family Rock Band. So, here is what it says. I don't come from your average magical family. That's because we're all part of the Thielen Family Rock Band, and we lead a very funny life. For example, by not shaving his school every morning, my dad saves enough time to practice the ugly drums. My brother doesn't participate in extracurricular dogs at school because he plays the electric teacher. My clean sister doesn't have time to date German Shepherds because she sings lead vocals and practices for 4 or 5 hours every Mrs. Malone. When I'm not writing our sunny songs, I'm tickling the sunglasses on the keyboard, so I don't have any free time either. Finally, Mom is our tiny manager. She books our band to play at weddings, Hungry 16s, and Amelia Mitzvahs. Maybe someday, if we practice softly enough, we'll get to make our music for CTV and play sold-out shows at the Madison Square Christian. So, super fun. Awesome job. That was a fun Mad Lib. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Thanks for sharing with me all sorts of ideas. Don't forget, this Saturday at 11 a.m., hopefully, if YouTube Live is working and everything is all good to go, I'm going to be doing session 2 of Teachers Can Have Fun Too. And don't forget to send me the illustrations from the story that we created today. Those pictures, I'm going to sort through them, find my top 4 for each page, or one for each page, so a total of 4, and I'm going to include them in our final story. Just to give you guys an idea of what something could look like on Seesaw, I have one quick digital one. Let me pause this really quick.
To have an adventure all about me.
So this is something that one of my students created on Seesaw. So just to give you guys an idea, so that was the first page.
I like to eat broccoli and vanilla ice cream, but not all together. I like to cup stack in PE.
Cup stack in PE, and then there's one more.
I like to play video games.
So if you're using Seesaw, I'll assign an assignment that has all of the text on it, and you can use it this way, or you could just create the pictures using regular paper pencil, and then you guys can send that in to me through Seesaw or through another avenue that you want to do, okay? This has been so much fun. Thank you guys for sticking around. I can't wait to see what you come up with. Stick around soon for Saturday's live experience. Also, I have a really fun video coming out tomorrow, Friday, and it's going to be called Game Day. And tomorrow's lesson is all about having fun and communicating with your family, and my brother and I are both in that video. So make sure you guys stay tuned for that as well, okay? It's been a blast. Thank you guys for sticking around. We will see you very soon.